Right, over there is Chedzoy Church of St Mary's. Across this, these could be strawberries in here. Cover it up, look. Polden Hills, I think that's the Polden Hills. I'll be doing them another time when I do Shapwick and all round there. That's the Polden Hills. I'm on my way to Westonzoyland Church now. Of course, all this brings back memories of being a small child of about 9 or 10. Cycling around the Somerset countryside with my friends. Visiting churches. And what I'm doing now is trying to remember places, farms, smells. And that farm back there I remember. Of course, it was always scary in those days because there's always dogs. You could most of the time they were chained up, but there was always one farm that had them loose, and there weren't the same rules in them days, so you could get done. You could get attacked by a dog, and you'd have to run past the entrance of a farm. This farm coming up, I recognise. Yeah, nothing's really changed since I was a kid. These lanes are still here. They haven't been widened. They might have had new tarmac, of course. Or if they have been widened, they might have been widened a bit. They might have been widened a small bit. And not a lot, because it's still land and you'd be pinching the farmer's land, wouldn't you? I mean, look how narrow this is. Well, this is part of Sheila's Somerset Churches project and part of Sheila's Beautiful Somerset. So I'm stretching further afield now, but of course the biggest problem I got, because I forgot to bring memory stick, I've got my flipping charger there, is running out of battery or memory, but I think we wanted battery, so I've brought my charger. Hello, mamas. Yeah, I would remember these farms. Three Oaks Farm, that's called. You can smell the manure. There's all these little pathways as well. Yeah. Some of these places, they've had their barns rebuilt and all that over the years, it's true. But the actual location is exactly the same. And I can remember it might be round a corner up here in a minute that I took a picture of a horse, and I had it on my brownie camera, because I used to have a little brownie camera, and I used to come out then, years ago. It's deja vu this, but 48 years on. If not 49 years on. Because, yeah, I think these red brick houses were here still. That's true, they were still here. Right, we just stop here a minute. See if we can see. I saw it a minute ago. I saw Westonzoyland Church a minute ago. I could be going the wrong way. It don't really matter. I don't really care if I'm going the wrong way or not. Because shortly we'll come across what was the Westonzoyland airfield used during the war. I reckon the church will be over that way. So this is just a little bit of me going down. It could have been that I should have gone on the other track the other way, but it said Westonzoyland this way, I'm sure it did. But because I wasn't concentrating, I might have missed the turning. Now this won't come out on the camera, but I can see St Mary's spire, which I want to climb, not the spire but the tower bit one day. I can see it clearly across a big spike in the ground sticking up, which was very relevant during the English Civil War and the Battle of Sedgemoor. Monmouth was supposed to climb that tower with his spyglass to look out to see where the enemy was, and I can see my church where I was christened as well, St John's. But unless you know, you can't always see it. And there's Chedzoy Church as well, yeah. Ah, there it. What's that over there? Yeah, oh, actually, it's over there. See, I might have missed a turn. I am terrible, you know. There's the church I want to get to. There, look. But it doesn't matter. I know where I'm going to come out. I'm going to come out near the halfway in. It doesn't really matter I'm doing it this way, because I actually didn't want to. I actually wanted to go in to Westonzoyland this other way. I think that's what I've done. I should have gone, because I was busy yapping. See, I'd taken the wrong turn in. But isn't it beautiful? This is all to do with my childhood. There's the Quantock Hills over there, one of the many ditches where the armies came foul because they couldn't get their cannons and things across. They didn't take that into account. Anyway, this is Sheila. It's something like the 27th or 8th of April. It's 2 days before the royal wedding, where Prince William marries Kate Middleton. And I found something out yesterday that her birthday's the 9th of January 1982, a birth date. And she was born in the Royal Berkshire Hospital. Well, guess what? My daughter Georgie was born the 8th of January 1982 in the Royal Berkshire Hospital. And it's funny because when I first saw that couple, there was something very familiar about them. I mean, they'd lived in Pangbourne before. So have I. I mean, they're all very close to Reading, where we used to hang out a lot for many years. I was a student and everything, but there's just something very familiar about them. Yeah, I'm going back. I'm sure I've taken the wrong turn in. But it doesn't matter, I don't really mind, because I actually wanted to do this route anyway. But I think I should have come in another direction. But I'll be going out that way anyway. Right, over and out for now. I just get round this corner. Yeah, that red brick building over there, that's the halfway in. I mean, it would have been nice to stop there, had a pint of shandy or something. But you can't do it all in one day. Because if I'd gone the other way, straight to Westonzoyland, I would have missed that pub anyway. But I can't start having drinks and stuff. There's the church right across that field. That's the one I'm going to next. So over and out, everybody.